Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, my little degenerates. It's your boy, Mr. Degenerate, here, back at it again for another video. And ooh wee, you know what time it is. It's the summertime. It's hot. It's stinky. Girls wearing short shorts. Poop poop showing and everything. But we gamers out here, we are ready for that sweet gaming announcements. That's right. It's the Summer Game Fest, aka not E3. And usually I do a recap of what happened at the event, but this time I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm just gonna do the highlights. But the first runner-up of the pre-Summer Game Fest is Sony. Sony had their conference, and you know their state of play. And you know, lately Sony's been messing up. They haven't really been on the ball. Thanks to Jim Ryan, fuck ups. So this time it was time for them to show us what they got. And I gotta say, this was a pretty enjoyable show. So we're just gonna talk about the highlights. But before we begin, let me just give an overall thoughts on the show. I thought the show was pretty damn good. I thought it was one of the strongest PlayStation state of plays in quite a while. I was very shocked at some of the announcements. Like the announcements in terms of like stuff I was interested in was like slowly rising as the show kept going, and by the end my mouth was on the floor. I was generally happy, but of course there were some fuck ups, and I think the biggest fuck up they had was literally not first party support. We didn't see a lot of that. And one of the first party supports is for Ghost of Yote. That's coming in next month. But overall, I thought Sony did an amazing job. Sony should pat themselves on the back. They started off not E3 fucking good, surprisingly. So if they carry that into the other shit like Jeff Keighley and Xbox carry that same energy or even top it, I think we will be in for a blast. But without further ado, let's just go through some of the games in chronological order. So let's begin. The first big surprise game of the Sony State of Play was a game that I thought Capcom forgot about, but surprisingly, they actually didn't, which was Pragmata. This game literally was announced maybe 3 years ago, and now it's finally getting a release date. Sometime next year it's supposed to be coming out, and I gotta say, it looks good. It looks like a fast-paced Dead Space, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of interesting. I still have no idea what exactly is it about. Only thing I know is you got this like robot girl that's on your back and she can hack shit, and it's like fast-paced combat, it seems. I don't know, but you know, it's Capcom. I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. So here's to hoping that game is actually a great game. Also, I love at the end of the trailer, it says like it says coming 2026. Yes, it's alive. So I'm glad that Capcom's like on the nose. Like, yeah, like we kept y'all motherfuckers waiting there. We thought we canceled this game, but no, it's still alive, motherfuckers. It's still alive. So that's good. The next highlight game would be Romeo is a Dead Man. As soon as I saw the first 10 seconds of this fucking trailer, I immediately was like, this gotta be Suda51 because it's so weird. Like, my boy opens the door and gets his head and his face chopped off by a monster. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then as soon as it said halfway through, it said a Grasshopper's game, I was like, yup, Suda51. Only he would make something this weird and out there about a FBI agent that's half dead, half alive, like a zombie, that's going around the universe or the galaxy to hunt down criminals. I'm like, that is so Suda51. It's not even funny. So overall, I'm in. I'm so glad that he's working on a new game. Suda makes very weird, abstract, cool games, and I'm totally down for it. Again, this is the man who gave me No More Heroes, motherfucker, Let It Die. What was the other? Oh. Killer is Dead. Like weird games, man. Weird ass game. Oh, Lollipop Chainsaw. Like he makes fun ass games that's weird and abstract. So I'm totally down. I'm totally down for this shit. So and it comes out next year, 2026. Next game they announced was Silent Hill F. We already seen this game a lot, but they finally showed off gameplay, and I gotta say, it really just looks like Silent Hill 2 remake, but now with Japanese influence. It really looks like in terms of combat, it's like you're more like pinned down, like you gotta really fight your way out of the situation. You ain't using guns, or at least for what I saw from the trailer, you can't. There's no real guns. Since this is kind of like in a urban feudal Japan type of place, there's no real guns, so you gotta stand your ground and fight. Hopefully the combat will be a little bit more enticing than for what I've seen from Silent Hill 2 remake, because I know like a few people was saying like the biggest problem with that game was like when there's multiple enemies on screen, the game almost becomes like a nightmare to fight enemies because of like how close the environment is. So hopefully the combat will be a little bit more refined. But this is a Japanese studio that's doing this, so hopefully it'll be really good. And I love the atmosphere, by the way. I think the atmosphere looks really dope and really cool. So I'm all on board. And also this is a prequel game from what I heard. This takes place in the past, like in the 1960 era, so that's very interesting. I wonder what made them decide to go for that that route in terms of a setting. But I'm really looking forward to this. I'm hoping that this will do well. And another thing, I hope that this game will be very, very creepy and very, very disturbing and not pull its punches. I think what made Silent Hill 2, at least, I'm not asking it for this to be Silent Hill 2, because you just can't beat that game or the original Team Silent games. But what I'm hoping is something that's authentic to the world of Silent Hill, based off of what I played of Silent Hill 2, the OG, the original. Something that's dark, something that's in your face, something that isn't trying to shy away from the darkness. And something that's very emotional, you know, because again, that's the first horror experience I ever walked out of crying. So, you know, I have high hopes for this game. It comes out surprisingly September the 25th, 2025. And it's coming out for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. So go pre-order that if you're interested. And this next game, when I saw it, I was like, either this is a new Castlevania game or this is Bloodstain. And I was on the mark again. I was like, this gotta be Bloodstain. And sure enough, I was right. Bloodstain, the Scarlet engagement. Ooh-wee. Now, I've only played the spin-off games. The spin-off games were awesome, like the 2D, like kind of like inspired Castlevania style game. That's like classic style Castlevania. And those games were good. Those were really fucking cool. And I love how like each playthrough, you can like do something completely different. So if you want to play with a group, a team, have the whole team there, you can. So that's kind of like a classic Castlevania. Or if you want to go solo and have it be like a fucking Ninja Gaiden game where you're going extremely fast, you can. That was really cool. So I really love what they did. I didn't play the original Bloodstain, so I gotta beat that before I jump into this one. Now you have two protagonists in this game, and they both have their own techniques and strength. And I'm very interested in this, man. I'm dying for a Castlevania. You know, Konami don't want to give me Castlevania. You literally had a hot TV show, so I don't know, but I'm looking forward to this game. It comes out 2026. That's gonna be the thing about this shit, is that a lot of games are coming out 2026. So yeah, stay tuned to that game. Another big one. Final Fantasy Tactics HD remake. Hell fucking yes. I have heard nothing but great things about Final Fantasy Tactics. Everyone has said nothing but great and amazing things about this game. So I am extremely looking forward to playing this game. Now, what made this shit so cool is that you can play this game the original way, how the game was originally intended, where also like with translation, they fixed the translation errors apparently from the original release. But you can play it the classic way. Or you can play the enhanced edition, which is, you know, they upgraded the graphics, new music, new everything, and everything's fully voiced. And the cool part about the fully voiced part is that they got a lot of cool voice actors to play in this shit. And one of the voice actors, or actually 3 of the voice actors, have been in current Final Fantasy projects. My boy Ben Starr once again is voicing a character in this fucking game, and I'm like, yes, let's fucking go. Ben Starr, the GOAT, is back again. He's been in so much projects now. I'm so happy for him. But also you have and Cloud and I believe Aerith, voice actress, are gonna be in this game. That's cool, and it's all fully voiced. So I'm looking forward to this. I think it's gonna be cool. I'm glad to see that Square Enix is finally looking into their other properties and from the Final Fantasy universe, and either remastering, re-releasing, or just giving us like games that we really want. Hopefully the next one, which is what everyone's been wanting for, is a Final Fantasy 9 remake. So let's hope, let's pray. But this was a dope ass announcement. This comes out September the 30th, 2025 on all platforms. That also include the Switch 2. The next announcement had me losing my mind, and that was the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. This is a massive, huge win for us NetherRealm fans, Mortal Kombat fans. Huge win, because for the longest time we have asked Ed Boon and the whole NRS development team, can we please get a re-release of the classic MK games? And these motherfuckers always like, no, or oh, we'll try something, but we can't be done. Any whatever bullshit. But this time they actually got a development team to work on this. It's the same team who did the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, Digital Eclipse. So, you know, I am really looking forward to this. And this is coming with Mortal Kombat, not only just Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, or Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and Mortal Kombat 4. But this is coming with every edition of those games. So like the NES version, the arcade version, all the different versions of these games, and it's like, holy shit, this is dope. And they said there's one more surprise, but they haven't revealed it yet. But those are in the collections, and to top it off, to make it even more sweeter, it has rollback netcode for all the games. And I'm just sitting there like, holy shit, how the fuck are they doing this? This is a massive win. I think, you know, Ed Boon and the team over at NetherRealm really needed this after, you know, what happened with Mortal Kombat 1 of its like not living up to expectations. I think this is a good, somewhat a band-aid to the situation. So, you know, I'm very happy about this. And also the cool thing in the trailer, near the end of the trailer, they had John Tobias, the co-creator of Mortal Kombat. So I'm hoping he'll come back and do something with Mortal Kombat. I think Mortal Kombat needs a shakeup. So hopefully he'll join in the next NRS game if given the chance to. But yeah, like, this was an awesome ass announcement, man. An awesome ass announcement. So, you know, the only thing that would have made this announcement even more better is if they did this shit with fucking Tekken. You know, come on, Harada, wake your ass up, bro. Can we get a fucking Tekken collection, legacy collection? Bro, like, come on, motherfuckers, come on. And it also comes out later this year. No release date, but it comes out later this year. I almost wasn't going to put this game on the list, but there was one thing from this announcement that had me like, oh shit. That actually had me shocked. The Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta or remake had one cool announcement near the end of the trailer, which is that we could be getting the multiplayer of Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Online back. And I'm like, holy shit. Motherfuckers, I have not been excited for this remake, and this is from one of my favorite video games of all time. You wouldn't think I would be happy, but without Kojima, I kind of don't care for this game. But as soon as it said the online, I'm like, motherfucker. I don't know if you guys have ever played Metal Gear Online, but that shit is fun as fuck. So I might have to bite the bullet. I think this might be it. This might be the shit that got me into it. So I don't know. This might be it, but it comes out August 28th for PC, PS5, and the Series X and S consoles. And then Nioh 3 gets announced, and I'm here like, wait a minute. So this is the reason why you guys are not working on Ninja Gaiden 4 and decided to give it to Platinum Games, because you guys are working on this game. And I gotta say, it looks really cool. I saw like you could switch between a samurai stance and a ninja stance. And I was like, oh wow, that's cool. It's almost like what it should have been for a game that came out earlier this year called Assassin's Creed Shadows, you know, but that's neither here nor there. It looks really good. It looks really impressive. The cool part is there is a demo out for the PS5. It will be out exclusively for that until, I believe, June 18th. So if you want to check it out, go check it out. Maybe the demo is also going to come to the PC after that date, but right now it's time exclusive. So test it out, see if you like it, see what you think. And I definitely will be trying it out. It comes out early 2026. Now, a few PlayStation Plus membership stuff to keep in mind. Twisted Metal 3 and 4 will be for premium members. So for those who have the premium membership, you can get classic games. I think you can also purchase these classic games as well. Some of them you can purchase, some of them you can't. So yeah, check and see. But yeah, the Twisted Metal 3 and 4 is coming out soon, and Resident Evil 2 and 3 will also be available around sometime in the summer. That makes it pretty much the only way to play the classic Resident Evil games on modern hardware through this system, through this shit. I wish fucking PlayStation or or Capcom in particular would re-release the games for everybody, but it is what it is. If you really want to play and own the classic Resident Evil games, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, again, GOG is your best fucking friend. You can even buy it for the Steamless HD mod, which basically gives it a new look. So go and try it out, please, guys. I'm begging you, please. And also this game called Sword of the Sea, same creators of Journey, is coming out August 19th, but will be free for PlayStation Plus members. It is also coming for the PC, so go check it out. It looks interesting. It looks beautiful, so go check it out. And that's gonna do it for the segment on the PlayStation Plus new releases. Now we move on to the last two games. And I gotta say, these last two games, especially the last one, had me like shook. But this next one was really had me like, oh wow, like I'm excited for this shit. I wasn't excited when they announced it, but now I've seen gameplay and like some of the stories. I'm really looking forward to First Light, James Bond 007, made from the same people, and I didn't even know this. This is the same people who did the Hitman games are making a James Bond game. And what interested me when I first saw it was the look of James Bond. He looks straight out of the fucking book, the novel, like how he's described in the novel by having a scar on his face. But he just looks a younger, inexperienced version of that. And I was very impressed by that. You know, it's crazy. I went online and I was seeing like some of the reactions, and like some people was like, that's not James Bond, it looks like fucking Nathan Drake from the Uncharted. And I was like, you know, I can kind of see where y'all are coming from, but this is how I could tell people are like huge James Bond fans. Like there's people who say they're James Bond fans, but they don't actually read the books. In college, I read the first book, Casino Royale. So I know how he's depicted in terms of how his looks is. And so I was kind of like, holy shit. That's why I was so shocked at what I was seeing on screen. I was like, oh wow, like this looks like a modern day take of what is depicted of him in the book. So I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. A lot of the actions and whatnot, it reminded me of Hitman. So again, I have total faith in this game. I'm not too worried about this, but it is now on my radar. Like this is like a most anticipated game type of shit now because of this. And I hope, because what I'm really hoping is that Amazon is looking at what this game is, and it's like, okay, we have to base the new James Bond off of this. Because right now, we don't have our actor for the new James Bond movie. So I'm hoping that they're looking at this. James Bond is a cool spy character. So I really hope, you know, they do something like this. A younger James Bond would also be kind of interesting. I would like that. But I really like the idea that we're following a story of a young, inexperienced James Bond. I think there's something cool about that. I kind of wish the new movies was gonna be about that, but we kind of had that in the Daniel Craig films, which, by the way, I am a huge Daniel Craig fucking fan. I love his James Bond. I've only grown up with the Pierce Brosnan James Bond, but Daniel Craig was my James Bond. That's when I started falling in love with James Bond. So to see this game, I've seen the mannerisms and everything. I'm hoping this is gonna be like for what some people, when they were saying like how the Indiana Jones like captured the spirit of Indiana Jones. This is what I'm expecting from this game. So overall, I didn't have no expectations for this game, and then I left extremely excited for what's to come of this game. So that's gonna do it on that. And the game comes out next year, 2026, for the PS5, Series X, Series S, PC, and the Switch 2. So congratulations, Switch fans. Y'all can finally play a fucking game on your system. A high quality production game on your system. Congratulations. And this next and last announcement was when I literally said, yeah, Sony won this shit. This was a banging ass conference. All right. The state of plays usually are ass, but this one was a banger for this game alone. And I gotta tell you, before I even say the name, I was so in disbelief of what I was watching, but I was hyped, I was excited, I was happy, but so bewildered on what I was seeing. Fucking my mouth was open. I'm in shock. I know, like, probably everybody's reaction was probably like yelling and screaming. Only thing my brain could process was scream, Mr. Degenerate. Scream, say something. I could not believe what I was seeing on the screen. This was a beautiful fucking surprise, a bewilderment of a surprise, but it was so fucking awesome. Marvel Tokon. Fighting Souls. Holy shit. Where do I even begin with this announcement? Where do I begin? I think the first thing I gotta say is that Arc System Works don't fucking play no games, all right? Arc System Works was like, so, Marvel vs. Capcom fans, I know you motherfuckers been starving, all right? I know you guys been praying. Y'all been begging for Capcom to make a new one. But nah, we tired. We want the crown. We want the crown. So we're gonna get you the Marvel vs. Capcom game you've been waiting for. Like, there's like, nah, get over here, Marvel. We got something cooking over here. Like, this game looks absolutely insane. Whoever thought it over at Marvel or, you know, Sony or whoever was like the first person that was like, hey, let's tag team and let's go make a Marvel fighting game that's straight up 1-to-1 like Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, yo, you're gonna die a happy man. All right, God bless you, because this looks absolutely insane. It's literally everything I wanted a Marvel vs. Capcom game to be. They didn't just say we're gonna do 2v2. They didn't say we're gonna do 3v3. No, they said we're gonna do 4v4. I was like, when I saw that on the screen, that was the moment I was like incinerated. I was floating in the air, like floating, levitating. I was like, there's no way. That's incredible. I wanted Marvel 4 to be that, and to see this game is gonna do that is incredible. But just the simple fact that also I've been asking and pleading Capcom. I was like, please, if you ever make a Marvel 4, please just give us, like, you know, Marvel characters looking like kind of like comic booky or like looking like a manga. Fucking Arc System's like, fuck that bullshit. We gonna make all the Marvel characters look hella anime. We're gonna animate the fuck out of them. Everyone looks so cool. If you thought Marvel Rivals looked cool, character designs looks cool, this game says let's take it up a notch. Bam. Spider-Man looks like a Kamen Rider. I was like, what the fuck? And like, yo, it is so cool. Before I continue, it is so cool to hear all the characters speak in Japanese. When Spider-Man's like, Spider! My man Spider-Man's like, Spider! Sat! It sounds so cool. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Again, I'm here just watching it. It was like I was transported as a little kid first time playing Marvel 2. Like, just seeing that announcement was like, I was speechless. I could not react. I couldn't say anything. I was just blown away by what the fuck I was seeing. The character designs look incredible. Fucking Storm has thick ass legs. Storm looks so good. Storm, please. Storm, baby. Oh my God, choke me with your fucking legs. Oh my God, Storm looks so beautiful. Holy shit. Fucking motherfuckers talking about Iron Man looks like a Gundam. I was like, no, he looked like a Gurren Lagann character, bro. He looked like the robot from Gurren Lagann. Oh my goodness. I was like, yo, Cap looks like he just went for is a biker gang. He's part of a biker gang. I'm like, bro, what is this? What is these designs? What are these designs, bro? Fucking Dr. Doom looks the most coolest he's ever been in a long time, bro. No, his walking animation is literally just him walking like a fucking Chad. Like aura farming. He is literally fucking dope, bro. Oh my God. I was just sitting there like, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Is this Marvel 4? Am I in heaven? Am I dead? Did I die? What the fuck is going on? I couldn't believe what I was seeing on screen. And then they had Ghost Rider, and it's the newest Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes. And so I'm like seeing him do air combos and shit with the chain. I'm like, yo, what is going on? What is going on? That's all I can say to you guys is what is going on? What is going on? This game, oh my God. I was just like, as a Marvel fan, this was like dreams come true, put it on the fucking screen. It was like everything they were showing me was representative of what I wanted a Marvel vs. Capcom game. Again, the character designs look amazing. The stages, they said that all the stages have like little Easter eggs, so like look carefully. And I saw like Froggy Nelson law form. So Daredevil, I saw Daredevil is like Matt Murdock is like watching the battle in the building. Dazzler is like a poster of Dazzler's on the screen. Like Shimmer Garaf is on the building like dead. I'm like, what the fuck is this game? This is a Marvel vs. Capcom game that I've been asking for. What the fuck? I'm like losing my mind just even talking about it now. Like I thought I would be calmed down, but no, guys, you gotta watch the trailer. If you haven't seen it already, I'm assuming everybody has seen the trailer, but this is literally everything I've been wanting Marvel to be, bro. Like everything. Like I couldn't help. I'm about to start shedding a tear. I couldn't help but look at this as like, this is literally what I've been asking for 20 fucking years. I've been asking for a new Marvel game. And it seems like I'm getting it from an unexpected developer, Arc System Works, bro. Like, that is crazy. Like, all this time, I'm here thinking Arc Systems is working on Dragon Ball Fighters 2, another Guilty Gear, something. I'm here expecting something. But no, they said we're choosing Marvel. And to put the icing on the cake, this is exclusive, console exclusive to fucking PlayStation. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what? So this is literally Marvel's KI, Marvel's Killer Instinct. And I was like, holy shit. This is like a big fuck you to Xbox. Saying like, hey, you motherfuckers are not giving the people what they want. We're gonna do it. And it's like, wow, just incredible. The game looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks so good. It looks like a Marvel vs. Capcom. People's doing air combos. People's tagging out of the special moves. I'm like, what the fuck is this? The only thing that this game is missing is Capcom characters. And so for me, when I was finally able to like process it, and it took me a while. It took me like an hour or so to process what I was watching and talk amongst my friends. Like, it came to me that this is basically Marvel superheroes. Like, if anybody's played the Marvel collection, recently, you know that they have a Marvel superhero game. This is literally that, but more. I'm like, what the fuck? And just to hear them, and I gotta tell you, our system work don't play. These motherfuckers have the energy and the confidence like a motherfucker. Like, they sat there when they was showing the presentation, the way how they're talking, it was like, yo, we were born and ready for this shit. And like, they talk with so much confidence, like you know you're gonna be there day one for this game. It's incredible. Like I didn't even get to talk about Kamala Khan. Miss Marvel looks so beautiful. She looks so cute. She looks like she just came from slice of life cutesy anime show where she's trying to find love and shit. Like, she just looks so adorable. Like, this game is shaping up. It's shaping up really good. And I know we far away. It's supposed to be coming out 2026. We probably far away from this game being coming out. But motherfuckers, they cooked. They cooked. This was the highlight of the show. This was the MVP of the show. I literally was stunned. And it takes a lot to get me stunned. So, like, to see this game and to see how it's coming off, it looks incredible. And just them talking about 4v4, I'm not even talking about that. But to sit there and, like, to elevate the tag fighting game formula is incredible. Like, I'm here reading the blog post, and I'm hearing them say, we're gonna take you on a wild ride. I'm like, wait, whoa, I don't get me off this ride. You're not Marvel. I don't want to be on this ride without Capcom. But they're like taking care of me. They're like passing me Ciroc. They passing me Bungay rum. They passing me all the fucking hottest drinks. And they're like, yo, sip this shit. You won't like it. Oh my God. This shit looks incredible. Like, I'm speechless. Even now, like, I'm just speechless. And I know Marvel fans. I know. This is not exactly what we as Marvel fans wanted when it comes on to this. Because, like I said, I was so stunned because I couldn't believe what I was looking at. This is like literally Marvel versus Capcom 4. But without the Capcom characters. And it was so confusing a little bit. So I can understand if people's like bewildered about this. Because it's like, we waited so long. And, you know, we fought tooth and nails for, like, the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. And we finally brought Marvel 2 back and whatnot and all the Marvel vs. Capcom games. Only for this game to kind of put a wrench into that and say, well, this is not going to be Marvel 4, but it is going to be a Marvel vs. Capcom game. It's, like, bizarre. And it was just like, I could see if people was, like, a little disappointed. I could kind of get it. But also what I would say, man the fuck up, shut the fuck up. This shit looks real. You guys are lame. This is awesome. Nah, all jokes aside. I could kind of get that. But I think my theory, and this is just me throwing this theory out, I could be completely wrong. But I think this is Marvel and also Capcom way of saying, okay, right now Capcom probably can't make a versus game because they're so busy with Street Fighter 6 and what other projects. Their probably hands are too tied. So what if we get another developer, test them out with this game, then they can probably take on the range of a Marvel versus Capcom. Like basically Capcom and Marvel give their IPs to a developer to work on the game. I think that would be kind of interesting. That is kind of like a test to see if they can handle a Marvel versus Capcom game. And so far, it looks incredible. Like, I'm just like still like awe at this game. Like, this game looks incredible. Spider-Man fucking eyes, like, is so animated. Holy shit. Oh man, like, honestly, I don't even give a fuck about English voice acting, Japanese voice acting. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I want to hear all the characters that speak in Japanese because everyone just sounds fucking awesome and cool. Overall, this was the highlight of the show and why I thought the show was so great. But to wrap it up, I gotta say, you know, I could kind of understand if people was a little disappointed on this state of play. You know, it really did not have a lot of first party. Like, we still don't know where's Wolverine from Insomniac. We know fucking Sucker Punch is working on Ghost of Yotei, but that gameplay is not coming out until next month. You know, what happened to the Returnal guys? I know they just announced the game, but no gameplay. You know, a lot of stuff was missing, but I gotta say, the games that they did announce was really, really good. Again, just, you know, Final Fantasy Tactics, fucking Pragmata being alive and like is coming out next year. You know, a lot of great announcements. And of course, the biggest announcement, the biggest fuck you to both Capcom and Xbox for not giving people Killer Instinct was the Marvel Tokon. Like, that has all the FGC members losing their fucking minds. So overall, I thought this was a pretty good conference. I think Sony should give themselves a pat on the back. But, you know, there is that still stigma from Jim Ryan that's haunting them. That, you know, there isn't, you know, a lot of games because they did cancel a lot of their live service games. So now we're kind of seeing like the aftermath of that. But I gotta say, this was a pretty damn good conference. And, you know, Summer Game Fest is only the beginning, you know. So we'll see what happens. But overall, I just want to give Sony their props. If I could give it a score, I would probably give it an 8. An 8 out of 10. Really good conference. Again, that Marvel game sold it for me. So I'm all on board. Congratulations, Sony. You killed it. That's going to do it for my video. If you're new to the channel, please comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Let me know what was your favorite game they showed off at the State of Play. Comment below. Let me know. And as always, more videos are on the way. This is your boy, Mr. Degenerate, signing out. And have a good one, my little degenerates. And go play some goddamn game.